Good evening from Mount Dora Bible for tonight's basketball game between the Mount Dora Bible Bulldogs and the Trinity Christian Eagles. Earlier on in this season, the Bulldogs, Mount Dora, are standing in at 4-3, while Trinity Christian is standing in at 5-3. Along with me tonight, I have Josh Corder, who is going to be calling the game with me this evening. And tip-off is just a few seconds away as they're doing the introductions for both teams. So what you looking for tonight, Josh?
Well, I'll tell you what. Something we'll talk about a lot tonight is how young the Mount Dora Bulldogs are. They have 3 juniors on the team, and then the rest of them are freshmen. They've actually had a couple girls that have been hurt and a couple people who transferred. So the attrition has been huge, and now they're kind of stuck with a young, small team. But I'll tell you what, I've never seen a team hustle like they do. They're so well coached with Mike Hill. He's been doing it for a long time. He's an excellent coach. So we just I'm excited to see them and see how they respond to a really good Trinity Christian team.
Yeah. It looks like we're going to give up a little bit of size to the Eagles from Trinity Christian this evening.
Seems to be a theme throughout the year for us.
Yes. They've just finished giving the player introductions, and both teams are starting to take their position at the court, center court, and we will have tip-off coming here in just a matter of seconds. Looks like Cape Mon and for the Bulldogs will be tipping off, and for Trinity Christian, Ashley Sorey will be a junior, will be opposing her. And the Eagles win the tip and move into their offense. Looks like we got a travel call.
It's a favorable call.
We got a travel call on Ashley Sorey there for the Eagles.
Looks like Trinity Christian goes ahead and brings on the press. And Haley Todd makes a good pass there.
Ashley Sorey there gets the rebound for the Trinity Christian Eagles. Got a rebound there by Haley Todd.
Haley Todd is one of the juniors on this squad and probably the leader of this team. A really good player, really smart, and she just runs the offense very well.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a press, if the Eagles bring that press, they're going to give it to Haley. She's got great hands, does a good job of getting the ball up the court. Jesse Heichu with the steal there, great read.
A little delayed pass in there to Gianna Bonner.
Yes. Gianna's about all the size they're going to have tonight.
Yeah.
Gianna's extremely strong and a great post player. But, again, she doesn't have a lot of height.
Right.
So she has to use that body, but she's a really good post player.
Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Like Michaela Baker got the rebound there and is got a travel there on Gianna Bonner.
The Eagles are bringing the pressure early. Right now the Bulldogs are responding well, moving the ball down the court. Got a couple really good shots. Those are going to fall eventually. A couple rough shots, but it's going to happen.
Caroline Brooks just came in for Gianna Bonner. Caroline's one of our freshmen on this team. We'll see what kind of early impact she has on the game here.
See, on the court right now, we have 3 freshmen already.
Having troubles getting the ball in the hole there.
Coach Hill already not too happy about the performance.
Yeah.
he's going to demand a lot of these players. And though they're young, you can tell they get flustered, but he's so tough on them in practice, and they know what's coming. They work hard.
Yeah. You can see that they're kind of working out the early kinks in the game here. They're being a few missed passes and missed shots. They're trying to get settled down and into the flow of the game here.
Yeah, I tell you what, with those nerves, at the beginning of the game, it's easy to do that. And I think the Bulldogs may have already forced 5 or 6 turnovers, but then have turned around and turned the ball over 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
We're just taking bad shots, not gotten rebounds, just silly little mistakes, but they'll calm down for sure.
Yeah. Good thing is that the Eagles themselves are having problems.
That's right. That's right. And with the lack of size for Mount Dora comes a lot of quickness, a lot of really good athletes on the court, and they're going to move quickly.
Yeah, that's always been a staple of the Bulldogs. Usually not always the tallest team, but they're fast and very scrappy. That's for sure. Haley Todd getting ready to bring up the ball here. She settles for a 3.
That's a shot that is very favorable for the Bulldogs. Haley Todd's a great shooter. And anytime she has a chance, she's going to throw it up there. Her shot is extremely quick.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't know that I've seen a girl with such a quick shot. As soon as she catches it, she can release it, and it's a good shot.
Yeah.
Now, that one wasn't a good example. She did miss that one. But, she doesn't miss a lot of them, that's for sure.
Right. She's looking for a shot, that's for sure. It just hasn't fallen yet.
Yeah. Don't give her any space. She'll shoot it.
If you didn't have a chance to check in on the earlier games, I guess the junior varsity, I believe, between these two teams played a little earlier. I believe the final score was the Eagles were right around 56 or something. It was like 56-6, or I believe, or 57-6.
Absolutely, it was real tough game.
They really had our number tonight.
They did.
For sure.
They did. Well, as we were mentioning that, we had the first points of the game. Haley Todd with a great strip.
Yeah.
The girl down low, she just took the ball and then passed it up to Cape, who was getting down the court, and Cape with a good finish.
Yeah.
But you're right. The JV team had 2 girls that are sick today. And then 1 girl that's been hurt. So they kind of had to resort to about 5 girls, and they really only have 7 or 8 girls on the team anyway.
Yeah.
So I had to resort to a small team, and Trinity Christian had some talent there. They just couldn't keep up.
Well, hopefully this one's considerably closer.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, at this point in the game, it was already not this close, if I can say it that way. It's just it's crazy how much that's happened this year.
Yeah.
Both teams, even the varsity, you see there's 2 girls on the bench now that are hurt.
Yeah.
Someone's getting hurt every game, and with a small team, they're young, and all that going on. It's just for Coach Hill to have brought them to 4-3 is way above the expectations that anyone had for this team.
Yeah. And that really rears its ugly head late in the game when stamina takes over.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or the lack thereof. That was a good pass there by the Eagles. Missed that shot, though. That looks like Caroline Brooks with the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they are looking. Excuse me. They are looking to get the ball down low. They're doing a good job getting it there. Bulldogs are doing a good job getting their hand in there to try to make it a tough shot, but that size
was a good
is great.
Play right there by the Eagles to Ashley Sorey, using her height to get their first 2 points of the game. We got Selena Lewis there stripping the ball and takes it in. Draws the foul. Looks like she'll be shooting 2. I believe she drew the foul on Caroline Brooks for the Bulldogs.
Great hands there with the steal. Turns around and takes it the whole court. She's quick.
Yes, she is.
Misses the first one short.
Yeah. We're going to have other substitutions here. Looks like Jessie Highshoe sits down, and Gianna Bonner's back in for her.
Ooh, great rebound there by Ashley. Sorry, and a great finish. Mike Hill's just trying to get them to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah.
Just run the offense, the things they practice every day.
Not sure who that foul was on. I guess it's on the Eagles.
I believe they called him number 23, Emily Perez.
Michaela Baker inbounds the ball to Haley Todd, who pulls it back out in order to reset the offense. So questionable passing there by the Bulldogs, but that was a very smart foul by Haley Todd. Did not on, let's see there, that is
number
Megan
10,
Hagee.
Megan Hagee, yes.
Yeah.
Who's a
She was a
freshman.
little shaken up there for the Eagles. Looks like she'll be okay. I think she hurt her right wrist there a little.
Yeah, looks like she came down on it.
Yeah. She's shaking it off and making sure that her stroke is going to be there. Misses the front end of the two-shot foul. Gets the second one there. The Eagles are up 5-2. Miscommunication by the Bulldogs. Jesse Haichu, Mr. Man, I guess you could say.
That's right. That's right. Kind of misread that route she was running there and overthrew.
Oh, she's going to have a freebie here. And she puts it in.
Wow, great play by Gianna Bonner. They were running that exact same play under the goal inbounds play and just going to throw it up to Ashley Sorry and let her have an easy shot. And Gianna timed it well and knocked that ball back, and Cape with her speed got back there and made it an easy layup.
Yep. Selena Lewis with a deep three-point try there. Looks like Michaela Baker's going to be taking this thing all the way in. I think it bounced off one of the Eagle players' legs.
Yes.
Rolled out of bounds.
So she just took it in there, even though there were three Eagle players down low. She just decided she wanted that ball.
Yep. Looks like there's a turnover on the inbound, so the Eagles will get the ball, and the Bulldogs move back down into the defensive positioning. So Emily Perez is senior there for the Eagles, is bringing the ball up. Selena Lewis there with a three-point try, falls a little short. They say they kicked the ball?
Kick ball. That's right. That's what he called. Wow, Selena Lewis just takes the ball away from Kate Mon there.
She's had a good start to the game so far for the Eagles.
Great athlete. Wow.
Yep. Tell you what, early in this, late in this first quarter, the Bulldogs really need to calm it down a little. They look a little antsy, having troubles maintaining possession.
Right, and hence you see Haley Todd come back into the game. A little trouble handling the ball, but that's why Haley's there.
The Eagles are passing the ball around the key. They're getting ready to wind down the first quarter. I don't know if we're going to be taking a break or not at the end of the first quarter. That was the end of the first quarter with the Trinity Christian Eagles leading the Mount Dora Bible Bulldogs 7-4.
I think Michaela Baker there throwing that ball up at the end of the quarter. Someone went up and tried to block her, so she's going to get 3 shots here.
Okay. They
knocks down the first. Great shot.
Makes them both. It's 7-6.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to get off
you got a
some
chance
way.
to tie the game here right at the end of the quarter. 3 swishes. Fantastic.
Wow, those were 3 great shots.
That's a way to break.
That's tough to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the quarter, things are kind of out of whack. No one's there, and for you to knock down 3 as in sync as those were, that was impressive.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting ready to take a quick break. No? Okay, the producer is telling me no. So we're going to
never mind.
Do what he says. We always do what James tells us to
James
do.
James is in charge.
So we will stay with you here as the cheerleaders try to inspire what is a pretty small crowd tonight.
It is.
For the Bulldogs. But the weather's a little rough tonight, and I'm sure that's kept a few people away from the court this evening. They're getting ready to come back out on the court for the start of the second quarter. The game tied 7-7 between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. And Haley Todd brings up the ball for the Bulldogs.
It surprised me so far, the lack of production from Haley Todd. A couple nights ago, if I remember correctly, she almost got 30 points. She got 28 points in one game.
Oh, did she?
Which is really high for a high school game, girls game for sure. She's a scorer. She's a good one. She's had shin splint problems through the year, so my guess is that's kind of affecting her. And then last game, she kind of got popped in the jaw, and it kind of shook her.
Yeah.
So my guess is she has to get back into the flow of things just a little bit.
Right.
Again, she's handling the ball a lot, but you don't see her taking a lot of shots, which could also show the lack of production from the Bulldogs altogether.
Yeah.
When you're leading scores, not really in a rhythm that affects everything.
Looks like Haley's going to drive this one in. Passes off to Gianna Bonner. Boy, they're really letting them play right now. I'm pretty sure that Gianna just got like 2 hands in her back on that shot. Coach Hill looks exasperated, I think might be the politically correct way to put it at the moment.
Oh, great pass.
Yeah.
Great pass by number 23, Emily Perez.
She knocks it over there to Jennifer Whelan. And the Eagles score the first 2 points of the second quarter. Oh, heads-up play by Gianna Bonner. Bounces the ball off of, I do believe that was Ashley Sorey for the Eagles there. The Bulldogs will inbound the ball. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. we'll just
Yeah,
stay
the
away
ref
from
missed
that one.
on that one. That was pretty blatant. It happened right in front of him, but he apparently felt differently. But I think Coach Hill and the rest of us
made sure he knew.
That's right.
Well, Gianna Bonner doesn't capitalize on either one of those, you know?
Yep. It's going to be a timeout, I believe, for the Eagles. Give them a chance to regroup, decide what play they want to run here.
Well, it's been weird game so far.
It really has been.
There's a weird vibe to it, honestly.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes you feel like neither team's really in their groove. Yep. So you never, you can't tell who's going to win this. You can't tell who's going to pull away, if it's going to be this close, because neither one's doing what they seem like they know to do. It just seems like they're out of whack, they're out of sorts, they're just trying to stay alive at this point. The press isn't working well for the Eagles. The Bulldogs are getting through it. Let me correct that. It's kind of inconsistent. They'll get a couple steals, and then they'll get 2 or 3 wide open layups out of it. But the Bulldogs aren't really finishing either. So we'll see if they stick with it. But there's been a lot of turnovers. There's been some strange passes, some strange shots that we're seeing. So it's been weird.
Both
I don't
teams
know
have
if you can tell that from home.
Both teams have played as if Monday was the weekend still.
That's for sure.
It's been very, very sloppy.
Well, that has been a weird day. I don't know if you felt the same way with the rain. It felt like a weird day. Maybe the girls are feeling it.
That's right.
There's got to be something there.
Ooh, that was a nice shot by Selena Lewis for the Eagles there.
She was 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line and just let that one fly. Great shot.
Haley is really playing some scrappy ball tonight.
Right.
She's trying to make something happen here. She almost got caught traveling there for a moment. Not sure what the call was there.
Well, I believe he said it went over the backboard, so it would be out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
I thought I had to touch.
I did too.
But maybe it did.
See it hit it.
Maybe it did. That must be what he was saying. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know that we can complain much about the refs. They're not being biased.
No, they're not.
they're being consistent, and they're just kind of letting them play. So, you know, as long as they're being consistent, there's nothing to complain about. A couple rough fouls. Well, I'm sorry. A couple rough blocks there.
Yeah.
On the other end of the court that didn't end up in a finish, and they're letting them play. That's for sure.
Another 4.5 minutes here before we head to halftime. Eagles have had a few more plays go their way so far, up 12-7 over the Bulldogs. Yeah, double dribble there, called on Michaela Baker.
I'll tell you the weird vibe of this game is evident by the score. It's 12-7 with 4 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
That's just not what you usually see.
Right.
I feel like the shooting has been strange. Neither team has really shot well.
No, they haven't.
Great shot by Selena lately, but other than that, I don't know if they've made a three.
Yeah.
And that's strange, especially for a team that's this small. That's kind of what we lean on for sure.
Right now, the Eagles just seem like they're a little bit more focused than the Bulldogs so far, and that showed in their play. Like you said, neither team has shot great, but the Eagles have done enough to have this 5-point lead.
That's right.
Had an air ball there by Brittany Sylvester. like you were saying, that looked to me like when it left her hand like that was going to go in.
It did. You're right.
But it just continued to sail. Another one of those miscommunications.
That's right.
And Eagles get another.
That's right.
Easy
That'll
2
drive
points.
you crazy. That's just a simple inbounding pass that you overthrow, and the other team gets an easy layup out of it. Those are just strange mistakes.
I think that's the third or fourth already this half alone, which will drive any coach crazy.
Absolutely. Well, and there with the break is what I was talking about earlier with the feast or famine. 2 or 3 times in a row they've stolen the ball from the Bulldogs, and then right there you see they take it right down and get the easy layup. So it is very, it's going to work or it's going to not. There's no in between.
Gianna Bonner there makes the front end of the 2-shot foul. That is literally free throws have literally accounted for half of our points in this first half.
They really have.
Long three-pointer there by, I believe it was Haley Todd. Was that Haley?
Jesse Haichu.
Oh, Jesse
The
Haichu.
pass was from Haley Todd. Jesse stepped into that. A great shot in a rhythm and knocked it down.
And amazingly, we're only down 3 points here. One possession.
You're right.
We could have another tie game here. I imagine that's got to be driving the Eagles coach crazy because they really have, in a lot of elements of this game, dominated in the first half.
You're right.
But they don't have the point differential to show it.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, that was a good play. Got Brittany Sylvester coming back door and get a wide open 3. She's gonna knock that down. I feel like the majority of the time too. They wouldn't be trying to get her open if she couldn't shoot.
Right.
Missed it by just a tad.
Wide open here for Gianna. Gets it to fall. Nice pass from Gianna Bonner there to Kate, who knocks in the layup. And 2 minutes to go in the half. The Bulldogs are only down 1 point.
I'm far from an expert, but that's what I feel like they've got to do right there, where Jessie Haichu didn't look back with the ball during the press. She didn't kind of look to the side. She just looked up the court, and where it's 2-on-1 and made that long pass, which is a tough pass.
Yeah.
Made that long pass. When they got to Gianna, it's essentially 2-on-1, and you're going to win that the majority of the time.
Right.
And a great finish there by Kate. I think Kate might have 6 points while the rest of them are free throws. Is that what we said?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Kip's had 2 or 3 great layups.
We got a little fighting for position there between Ashley Sorey and Gianna Bonner. She definitely disagrees with the call there by the refs.
I think he actually called that on Michaela Baker. So I'm not sure if he mixed the numbers or if we missed it. We might have missed it. But yeah, everyone thought it was on Gianna, and then he called on Michaela. Oh, great layup there by number 20.
They are really, let's see here. That was, I think, DeGio Ortez that had that 2 points for the Eagles, and now Selena Lewis with the steal from the Bulldogs has added another 2, and right there we are again, a 5-point lead by the Eagles. We get in within a point, and then they explode again.
That's right. It's the press. A couple steals and a couple great finishes by the girls. And then there goes a 3 by number 23, Emily Perez.
Yep.
And there you
and
are.
Just like that, it's a
7-point swing. That's right. Well, that's kind of what we were saying. We feel like there's going to be a breakout soon by somebody. It's been so strange that we're waiting for that to happen. And there's a glimpse of what they can do.
Yep. Yeah, there's all you can kind of hope here is that the Bulldogs can add 2 or 3 more points and make this somewhat closer here before the end of the half. Coming down on 30 seconds to go in the half.
Great play by Kate Mon going baseline. They didn't pick her up, and she kind of pulls it out for a second. And then Gianna with a great cut gets an easy layup that draws the foul.
Yep. Nice shot by Gianna Bonner. Gets the front end of the 2-shot foul there. Nice hustle by, looks like Jennifer Whelan there for the Eagles. And it looks like they could hold for the last shot of the half. But they go ahead and take that shot. Now the Bulldogs get the ball, 10 seconds to go and counting. Not sure if Haley's even aware of how much time we... Oh, yes, she is. Got a little premature on that shot, though.
Well, she knew there wasn't a lot of time, but she didn't realize how much. So she shot it with 4 seconds left from half court.
Yeah.
You'd like to see that one be brought down a little bit of a more high percentage shot.
And we had Selena Lewis with the 3-point shot there as the first half ends. And with that, it's 21-14 Trinity Christian Eagles so far at the half over the Mount Dora Bible Lady Bulldogs. We will be getting ready, I think, here and taking a break, and we will catch back up with you in a moment. Oh, well, I guess for a moment here, we're being told by the producers, I think we're going to check in on the Bulldog cheerleaders to see their performance before we take our break. So we will step away and just kind of let you listen in while you're watching us to see them perform. Welcome back. Here we are getting ready to wind up the first half entertainment, or halftime entertainment. About 14 seconds to go in the half.
Thanks for staying with us.
Yeah.
7-point game. It's closer than it looks. It's kind of the feeling we're getting.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that in the locker room at halftime, neither one of these coaches were all that happy with the performance. It just looked sloppy.
Yeah, it really did.
When it turns sloppy, there's no telling the outcome. So we'll just see if second half they can kind of slow down and get their heads about them, get their wits about them, and see if they can, bring it back to what they're used to. And then we'll see which team emerges.
Yep.
But as of now, in a scrap, Trinity Christian is putting it on them.
They really are. So Jesse Highshoe gets the rebound, passes the ball off to Haley Todd, who now running the offense. She finds Gianna Bonner there right underneath the hoop for 2 points.
Great finish by Gianna there. Got in front of her girl, got between her and the goal, so the only way she could really block her is foul her, unless she just reaches real high, which it seems like she probably could do, but a great finish. Oh, good pass. Wow. Great pass.
They left her wide open. That should not have been that easy right there.
Wow. Well, Selena Lewis pretty much made that entire play happen.
Yeah.
A great tip on the break. It turns around, gets the ball, and no one's going to stop her. She's going to take it all the way. Great play. Oh, my.
Then she follows it up with a massive swat on
Kate Mon. Yeah. She's got a little height on her. Selena got up there. Great block. Had a way to set the tone for the second half.
Yeah, it really is.
Come out, get a steal, score a basket, and then turn around and swat someone. That'll do it. Good pass by Michaela Baker and a great finish by Kate. Strong rebound there by Ashley Sorry.
Yep. She gets the shot and the foul.
That's right. That's the danger of running the zone.
Yeah.
You don't know who to block out.
Yep.
And she just ran right through there, got an easy rebound, and finished it strong. Caroline Brooks tried to get the swat, but just not quite tall enough for that one. Good finish.
Yep.
Might have rushed that shot just a tad, Emily Perez.
Right now it seems like the Bulldogs are settling for shots. They're not even we're going to have a backcourt violation on the Bulldogs.
Well, I was about to say before that play, I was going to say that I feel like the Bulldogs are nervous to have it in their hands. It's like they don't want to have it in their hands. They don't want to be the one to make the mistake. So they're kind of passing quick, not really settling in. And then as soon as I'm going to say that, Caroline Brooks turns and instead of holding it, which she had time, no one was really guarding her, tries to make a quick pass, and Jessie wasn't paying attention, and then just a simple backcourt, which you don't see often. And again, we've talked about the youth, a lot of freshmen on the court. They're nervous. Well, at this point, they're probably more tired than nervous. But there's still those jitters, that feeling that you're young. You don't want to be the one to make the mistake. It just seems like it's cropping up a lot here.
It's like watching a game of hot potato, basically.
It is.
They're just having troubles holding the ball in general,
and that's not a good thing to have.
No, it's really not.
Especially when someone's running a break or a press on you the entire game. they want you to pass quick and be a little nervous and not really take your time and make rushed passes. That's good for them.
Wow.
Ashley, sorry, is just
she makes her presence known right in there. That's for sure. 2 rebounds over Bulldog players there, and on the third shot up, she gets the foul, although she does not get the points from that foul.
Yeah, almost finished there.
Yeah,
good shot. Just barely rimmed out. I tell you what, you got to box her out. She's a lot taller. Look at that court. There's no one on that court that's just going to out jump her. And if I'm not mistaken, both of those rebounds, I'm not even sure she jumped. I think she just went straight up and caught it.
Yeah.
So you got to put a body on her. She's going to do that to you all day. And the girls, that's what happens. You get tired. You start to kind of miss your assignment. Don't box out. These things happen.
I think they're saying, yeah.
Selena Lewis there. Just on a quick reach there on the rebound.
On the line, yep. Caroline Brooks there got caught with her foot on the line as she caught that rebound or that pass. So Selena Lewis now is bringing the ball up for the Eagles as they get ready to run their offense, up 9. About 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice shot there by Emily Perez with the 3-pointer. Puts the Eagles up by 12.
I'll tell you what, Mike Hill, I've had the pleasure of working with him in some practices this year and watching him coach and getting to know him very well. It's hard to think of a coach that I've seen that does as much with as little as he can do. He's an outstanding coach who took a team that had a lot of attrition, like we said, and is really, you watch his team, they have a lot of pride about him. They work hard. He's an excellent coach, and you look at these girls, and in no way, looking past this year, you're going to have the exact same team next year. You're going to lose a couple, but you've got, like we said, 5-6 freshmen on this team. This is a program that's building right now, and for them to work this hard and do this well against a quality opponent is very encouraging. Not to say that this season or even this game is lost in any way. If they start playing their game, they could easily make this a game. They're down by 12 now. 12 points is nothing to Haley Todd when she shoots the way she does.
They really just need to try to see if they can get her on fire, nail a few shots.
It would help.
Knock this down to 5 or 6 points here by the end of the third, and then you never know what happens.
Well, as minute of a detail as this is, with her shin splints, if they affect her at all, your shot has so much to do with your feet, with your legs, and to have maybe a little bit of give in one foot throws your balance off. Not to say that's why, but I can see that being a possibility of her being a little weaker, maybe in her right foot where she's been hurt, that plant foot, trying to get that shot off just a tad. And I mean, it doesn't take much to miss a shot.
Right.
But we haven't seen that from her until lately, so and that's kind of a stab in the dark, but it could be something there.
Yep. Got a timeout there. I think it was a timeout for the Bulldogs. Mike Hill's trying to encourage his girls to see what they could do to narrow this score here before the end of the third quarter. Boy, they're getting scrappy underneath the rim there. It looks like it'll be Bulldogs ball.
That last play, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
That last play kind of showed something I was thinking about when Michaela Baker got a pretty good pass, pretty wide open pass, and it's a shot she'll usually take, and just kind of bobbled the pass. We've seen that 4 or 5 times where not only do they turn it over, but they'll just pass it wide open and just kind of bobble it, which kind of, just slows it down, slows the tempo, and that's just weird things that are happening like that. That one looked good.
It did.
For number 3, Brittany Sylvester. It's a good shot.
Nice rebound by the Bulldogs, but a big swat by Ashley Sorey. But I believe her foot was on the line when she got that rebound, so it will be Bulldogs ball with Michaela Baker inbounding here. Tries to force that into Gianna Bonner. She passes off to Haley Todd and misses the three-pointer. Follow up there.
That's 2 offensive rebounds by Kate Mon in a row. Turns around the first time, and Ashley Sorey's there with that height that makes a great block.
Yep.
This time, Kate takes a good shot. Kind of steps back and makes a great shot.
Looks like we got another timeout here, as they're getting almost to the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. If you're listening into the game tonight, I do believe Bulldog TV will be here tomorrow evening when the varsity boys team tips off.
Against Windermere Prep?
Windermere Prep.
Yeah, that's what we just heard.
So if you want to check back, I think tomorrow it's going to be you, Josh, I think, and that's correct, and Dennis Cardoso.
Dennis Cardoso, yes.
We'll be calling the game.
The guys coming off a huge win last Friday against TFA.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you were, if you're watching this online right now, you're probably there last week because it was packed at TFA.
Yeah.
Great win by the guys. Just a barn burner, took it down to the last second, made a couple good shots, couple good free throws, and came away with a win, which is one of the first times I think in 6 or 7 years that we've beat them.
Yeah.
Great game. They have a good team this year. Windermere Prep is going to be a challenge, but we look forward to that. Wow, good block there by Haley Todd. Good job staying in front of her. Since she went up, she blocked the ball, and luckily it went back off the player.
Gianna Bonner there got a little overeager with that pass, trying to get the ball to Caroline Brooks, but it ends up about 2 or 3 rows into the bleachers.
That was like a good play coming out there. Jesse with another quick pass, and that's the key. We've talked about how they're passing quick out of nervousness or out of just some sort of not feeling they can do it. Yeah. But that's how you get out of a press or even a zone. You pass quick, and that was a great quick pass to Gianna. She looked to do the same, but couldn't quite hit her mark.
Boy, this is it's been turnovers galore tonight, I guess, would be the only way I would know how to put it.
I'd like to see the stats. Maybe at some point we can get them about how many turnovers from both teams because, wow.
There's been a stunning amount.
That's right. And it's a mixture of the defensive pressure and then the offensive players. It's been an even amount. But I think that's kind of where, well, as we see right there.
We jinxed them.
That's right.
We jinxed them.
And then that's kind of where the difference is the Bulldogs are not only – Trinity Christian's putting pressure, and then the Bulldogs are making those kind of mistakes that,
that's another good example of sometimes the ball bouncing your way. The Bulldogs had what looked to be a strip, but instead it bounced off, hit another girl for the Eagles perfectly in stride before she misses the layup. Nice pass by the Bulldogs, but exceptional swat there by Degia Ortiz, I believe. If that pronouncement is not correct, my apologies.
Either way, it was a great swat.
Yep.
Great block.
Looks like it must have been a touch ball there by the Eagles since they didn't call back court. Another block by Ashley Sawiri. I think she's had a 2 or 3 tonight, if not more.
Yes.
When you have a player like her size and you're going up against a team like the Bulldogs with their size issues, you'd think that that's what they'd want to do all game long is just keep feeding her the ball.
You're right.
Okay, I say that as Caroline Brooks, I believe, goes in there for 2 for the Bulldogs. Brings us back within 10 with about 25.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, Kate Mon tonight has been outstanding.
Yeah.
That whole play was her, actually. She was down low on Sorry.
Yep.
And just stayed straight up like you're supposed to do. She's not going to block Sorry. She's a great player. She has a lot of height on her, good finisher. She's not going to block that, so you got to stay straight up. Did just enough on defense, turned around and took the ball all the way. Used some great speed and finished. She's probably got the highest point total tonight for the Mount Dora Bulldogs.
Yeah. All right, well, that was the end of the third quarter with the Trinity Christian Eagles up 34-22 over the Mount Dora Bible Lady Bulldogs. So we get ready to head into the fourth quarter. Just looking over here at the producers to see if they had intended to take a break, but it does not appear to be so. So it looks like we're going to be on the air here till the game ends. Our two Lady Bulldog cheerleaders are going to take a few seconds to entertain the crowd.
I'll tell you what, from what I've seen this year so far and in practice and everything I've seen, Kate Mon, the one I was just talking about, is an outstanding athlete. If you watch her on defense, I watched her a couple plays. I just tried to keep my eye on her. She's extremely quick. Did a great job of staying in front of her in front of her, the person she was guarding. Shuffled her feet, stayed in front, good hands. She's extremely fast. You saw her take that fast break there.
Yeah.
She's got a good shot. She's a freshman. She's young and she's small, but she's got a great future. All these girls do, but that's just a girl that stood out to me tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if I'd focus on anyone else on this team, I'd be saying the same thing about them.
Yeah. I imagine here about the halfway point of the fourth quarter, we'll go ahead and announce our players of the game. I feel fairly certain of who I would pick from the Eagles.
Right.
We'll just see how the Bulldogs finish this out as they tip off or inbounds for the start of the fourth quarter. Eagles ball. Not sure what that call was. At first I thought it was a foul on Kate Mon, but they didn't call it, so I'm not exactly sure what that was.
I guess.
Cape with missed a shot there. Fast break for the Eagles. It's going to be Bulldogs ball.
With 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, we've got the Eagles up 34-22 on the Bulldogs.
Well, if something's going to happen here for the Bulldogs, it's got to start pretty much now.
Oh yeah.
The way that the team has had trouble scoring so far tonight,
and the way they've started to let the other team score. You know, at the half it was 7-14. It was in the first,
somewhere
maybe.
Around there.
But they've really come on late and started scoring a lot. The Bulldogs are getting tired. The Eagles are starting to run their offense very well, and they've just started to score. So they're going to have to try to keep up with them and then kind of shut them down on defense.
Right.
As well.
Yeah, right there is a perfect example of the night. don't really know how else to explain it except to say that the Lady Bulldogs are taking on the Lady Eagles, and it appears to be Lady Luck,
That's right.
which does not want to have anything to do with the Bulldogs tonight.
Absolutely. It's just a simple pass that they've done 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Just bounces right off the hands. And Gianna has great hands. She's always surprised me for her size, playing down low, the rebounds she can get and the passes she can receive. She just has very soft hands, and for that to happen, it just kind of, just shows the trend of the whole night.
Yeah.
And following trend, Haley Todd misses 2 free throws.
Yeah. Nice swat there by Gianna Bonner to get the rebound for the Bulldogs. Haley's going to settle for the 3. Little long. Steals the ball there from Ashley Sorey, who had decided she was not going to let Michaela Baker have any chance of putting that ball down.
That's right. And the way we're shooting free throws, I would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Michaela. She's the one who sunk all 3 in a row earlier.
Yeah.
But, that's a good foul. She's driving the lane wide open. Might as well make her earn them.
She's got that high arcing shot.
She does. It looks good.
Yeah, it really does. It gets the job done, that's for sure. Little long on the second shot.
Well, again, I think we might have.
Got a double dribble there by the Eagles. See what the Bulldogs can do with this. The team's been very indecisive tonight. It's like they're just a step slow. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Ashley Sorey there for the Eagles. That's going to send Michaela Baker to the line shooting 2. Well, this is the best way to gain your points, to see if you can get it without the clock rolling. See if they can bring this down within 9.
Oh my. Wow,
that was indicative of tonight's game. It bounced, I think, around every section of the rim, only to fall out.
Michaela with 3 misses in a row. After we're bragging about her, maybe we should just stop saying good things.
We're clearly jinxing them.
You're right.
Yeah. So Coach Hill tonight, tomorrow, don't run the girls too hard. It was clearly Josh's and I's fault.
That's right. That's right. Put the blame on us. Well, he calls a charge there on Gianna. Gianna had it down low against Sorry and lowered his shoulder a bit and gave her, a little push, and he caught her on it.
Wow, that's Selena Lewis. She's something else, I tell you. Great crossover dribble there. Knocks in about a 3 or 4 footer and goes to the line trying for the 3-point play. I'll go ahead and say it right now. Leading into this, I think she's unquestionably the player of the game tonight for the Eagles.
I would agree.
Yeah, Trinity Christian's got a good team. You almost wonder, though, if she wasn't on here, how much closer this game might be.
Yeah, you're right. Between her and Sorry, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but for Sorry, just because of the impact she's had down low.
Defensively, yes.
But that was there the first half. The thing that's changed in the second half is that Selena Lewis has stepped up.
Yeah.
Because, that Sorry has not changed at all. But Selena stepped up and played so well. And it's the defensive side. Watching her right now, she's playing great defense, just kind of making the girls, take questionable shots and make questionable passes. And you're right. That's been the difference in the second half.
Yeah.
And that's why they've pulled away and they're ahead by 14 points now. That's something that Coach Hill is saying as we are sitting here listening to him is the game's not over, not to quit.
Right.
That's very important for these girls. It is only 14 points. They've only scored 23 this game, so this does seem like a lot. But it's only 14 points. That can happen in the blink of an eye. And he wants his young team to never give up. And you can see that. They're not. Balls on the floor, they're still hitting the floor. And at this point, it's easy to kind of give up a bit, but they have a lot of pride about them. That's a good thing.
Now is the time for the Bulldogs to really try to take it in with Story there on the sidelines. Delayed call by the refs. I do believe it's going to be Bulldogs shooting 2 here. Yeah, it looks like Michaela Baker is going to be headed to the line.
That was a complete play. Gianna Bonner with a great tip. Kate takes it to the goal and then makes a great pass to Michaela, who's fouled.
I thought they called that on. I'm not sure who they called that on. I thought they said 21, but there is no 21 on the floor right now.
Well, the board says 20, so they might have been discrepancy there.
Must have missed that. I guess they're calling that on DeGio Ortiz. Michaela there makes the second shot. We're going to have a turnover here by the Eagles on the inbound pass. Bulldogs will take over under their own basket, or under the Eagles' basket.
That's right. That was quite the ambitious pass by Selena.
Yeah,
but that's not really her fault. If the girl had been going the way she was throwing the ball, that's a wide open layup. So just a little miscommunication.
Gianna Bonner there gets 2 easy points when I think someone on the Eagles forgot to play defense. And Gianna with the rebound. Aggressive rebound. Knocks Selena Lewis down on the ground, but then Selena comes down and steals the ball right away from Haley Todd.
Yeah.
Who I think let emotions get the best of her there.
That's right. Gianna with a strong rebound. Selena got thrown on the ground, but didn't give up. That was a great play. Tracked her down with that great speed and stole it from behind, or tipped it from behind. Can't ask for any more than that.
Yeah.
Going along with your player of the game theme. A foul on number 23, Emily Perez. Looks like the rebound was brought down by Gianna Bonner, and she just reaching around her a bit to get to the ball.
Looks like she's going to be the front end of 2 shots here. Just like that, you're down under 10 points. You never know.
That is.
Never know what can happen here.
And they're playing hard and getting fouled now.
If they can get the...
Good hustle by Caroline Brooks there, but knocks it out of bounds. Well, that's what happens. You get tired, and the Eagles may be getting a little tired. Instead of playing, good defense, just kind of fouling a bit, and they make them pay for it.
The thing is, and I'm not really sure how many shots the Eagles have missed from the free throw line, but I would say we've missed enough that if we had made most of our free throws, we'd only be down by about 3 or 4 points.
And we've shot quite a few this half, this quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to, charge there on Haley Todd. Looks like she got banged up on the play.
Well, the ref's talking to the coach throughout this play.
Haley gets the turnover. Travel.
Good timeout called there by Trinity Christian's coach. Just a couple seconds out of bounds before getting on the play, and just decided to take that timeout and start over. There's a lot going on here with 4 minutes to go, so it's good to kind of calm the girls down. And
hopefully they can get Haley Todd back out here sooner than later as they're wrapping this game up. Looks like they're checking on her in the locker room to see how she's doing. About 4 minutes to go in the game with the Trinity Christian Eagles up 9.
Yep. Well, 4 minutes left, 9 points. The Lady Bulldogs should not give up.
They shouldn't.
9 points. They were down by 14-15, if I'm not mistaken. Came back from that in a couple minutes. It's possible. Trinity Christian hasn't been making a lot of shots lately. The pressure's been getting to them. They've been missing some shots. If they'll increase their production, there shouldn't be a problem. But, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And wisely putting the ball in Selena Lewis's hands.
Yeah. Looks like Haley Todd may be okay. She just came back out, sat on the bench. We'll see if the coach brings her in a minute or so.
Still by Gianna Bonner.
Just missed a big-time fast break chance right there. Wow.
Yeah, kind of slowed it down and got it to the hands of Gianna, who's feeling it right now. She wants the ball. Every time it's brought down, she's calling for it. And right now, she goes up to the goal. Someone's going to foul her. You like to see that.
Yeah.
With a lot of girls who are a little bit timid right now, you like to see a girl take charge. And she's one of the older ones, one of the juniors, one of the ones that played varsity for a while. She's doing a good job. And then just on cue, Ashley Sari comes back in to go against that.
Yeah. Now that they've got the 8-point lead, they're worried more about defense, I think.
Absolutely.
Oh, big. Attempted to put a, let's see here, Jennifer Wheeland attempted to put a pick on Mount Dora Bible. Caught the short end of that one, I tell you. She got kind of plowed into. Selena Lewis brings the ball back out, running the offense for the Eagles. Passes the ball into Ashley Sori, she got caught with a double dribble.
That's right. Great defense by Gianna. Yeah. Once Sari gets the ball down low, she's going to be hard to defend. And Gianna tries to stay in front of her, knocks the ball away, and gets the ball in her hands at the three-point line, which is obviously preferable.
Yeah.
And she turns the ball over.
Caroline Brooks sits down, and Haley Todd's back in the game. She immediately puts up a three. Misses it, but Gianna Bonner gets the rebound, puts it back up, and has a chance to finish a three-point play and bring the Bulldogs within 5 points.
That's right.
It's just under 3 minutes to go in the game.
And there's those hands I was talking about. Gianna with a great rebound, puts it right back up, gets a good shot on, and then gets fouled.
We have just been unable to finish those plays tonight as the Bulldogs missed that chance for the three-point play.
Well, with 7 girls on the team and everyone playing pretty much equal minutes, free throws at the end are tough.
Yeah.
Those legs are gone, the shot's different, but you got to make those. And that's where the game comes down to a lot of times is free throws at the end of the game.
Well, the Bulldogs are still in this. They're going to inbound the ball. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the game. 3-point shot here by Cape. Bulldog get the rebound. Gianna with the follow-up. Ball bounces all around but does not go down.
I tell you what, with everyone found Gianna, Sari played great defense there and just went up in front of her.
Yeah.
Made her make the shot versus putting on the line, and she missed it.
Yep. Great steal by Haley Todd. Is going to go all the way in for this. Rejected violently by Selena Lewis.
I guess they're just going to call that one out of bounds. Okay.
Well, I was going to say, that should be a two-shot foul. I mean, it was a block, but she pretty much ripped. Wow, they are not calling that a foul. Okay.
Oh, she walked. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Good call. Used a couple different pivot foots there, and that's not legal.
Good defense. Just having a terrible time trying to score an after story there.
Sorry's playing great, and just not fouling her straight up. And she has the height. If she goes straight up, she's not going to foul her, and she's going to get a block the majority of the time.
Yeah.
We have a 6-point game with a minute and a half left. The Bulldogs are fighting hard. So are the Trinity Christian Eagles. They're doing well too.
Well, I got to give props to the Bulldogs. As honestly, as bad as they played, they're down 5 points with a minute and a half to go.
You're right.
And it's, stranger things could happen.
Good box out there by Sorry. Keeps Cape Mon off of her.
The Lady Bulldogs, though, have got to get up on the players now. They've got to try to make something happen here force. They really cannot allow the Lady Eagles there to score anymore.
That's right. The Eagles are going to kind of go into a stall offense.
Yeah.
And have taken 20-plus seconds off the clock.
Minute and 12 to go in the game. Looks like that foul is going to be on Jessie Haichu. Selena Lewis is basically just running around the court with the basketball.
That's right.
Trying to force them to make something happen. Yep.
Jessie's a great defender.
They're going to have to get up on him now. We're now under a minute to go left in the game. Lady Bulldogs down 5. Bulldogs are going to call a timeout here. With 47.9 seconds to go left in the game. The Eagles from Trinity Christian are up 37-32 over the Mount Dora Bible Bulldogs. Not sure, Josh, you know when the Lady Bulldogs' next basketball game is? I'm not sure when that's going to be.
Actually, I think it might be Thursday. I think they play 3 times this week.
Okay.
Monday, Thursday, and then possibly Friday. With the guys playing tomorrow, that's why I'm guessing Thursday, but they may play away tomorrow. I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
James, hello.
Yeah, we kind of got stuck in a moment of silence there. Sorry about that, viewers. You're paying attention to what Coach Hill is saying, and I think Josh and I got into a bit of a brain freeze there.
That's true. I was watching Coach Hill. He drew up quite the play.
So we turned around to see our producer, James Pilgrim, basically telling us to start talking.
Coach Hill drew up quite the play there. I was amazed. He was on fire there. He knows the game so well, telling those girls what to do. And we'll see if it pays off.
We're going to go ahead and blame Coach Hill for that one. He had us fascinated.
Well, that's a huge free throw. We've missed a lot, and they go at 101, and Selena Lewis steps up and misses the first one. That's big for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
Well, we're
Emily Perez
attempting to score with the clock stopped. That's always a good thing.
That's right. With 40 seconds left, you like it when the clock's not moving.
Really got to start making these, though. They've got to make them both. You know what? This may end up ultimately being the deciding factor as our inability to shoot with any real consistency from the free throw line tonight. Looks like it was a lane violation on the Bulldogs on that second shot, so we come away with nothing.
So good foul by the Eagles there.
This is one of those games that will just drive a head coach crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, at this point, you got to foul them.
They're going
to run away.
Cape there draws the foul on Selena Lewis.
Now Selena with a chance to knock down a couple free throws and kind of ice the game at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, she can make it a 3-possession game at this point if she's able to bury both of these. And she did not miss the front end of the one-on-one. But then a pass forces a turnover, and looks like the Lady Eagles will be right back at the free throw line. And once again, Selena Lewis will, I don't know if this is going to be a front end of a 1-and-1 or if this is a 2-shot foul.
The board says 9, so it's looking like 1-and-1.
She makes the first one, puts the Lady Eagles up 38-32. 29.3 seconds to go left in the game. This is the second foul shot. And Michaela Baker brings the ball up. She immediately drives in. Wow, that was a delayed call by the refs on that one.
Well, I think they called that on Mount Dora. They didn't call the shooting foul, but whenever the Eagles took it and were going back down court, Jessie Heitschuh fouled, which is what they were supposed to do once the ball's turned over.
I don't know what to say. I thought that was a foul down there, but I guess I missed that.
Well, Michaela Baker drove the length of the court and went up kind of looking for the foul. And you like to see in that situation the girl attempt to make it either way instead of just trying to draw the foul, which looked like what happened. And the ref kind of decided to let that one go just because she wasn't even attempting, it seemed like.
Right. Well, we're just coming down here to the last few seconds of the game. It does appear the Lady Eagles of Trinity Christian will get the W tonight, driving their record, I believe, to 6-3, and the Lady Bulldogs will move to 4-4 on the season.
Yep. The Eagles had a bit of a lapse there, letting them come back, but they again showed that tenacity and decided to stick that game out. And Selena Lewis with a couple big free throws there, and that did seem to be the difference in the end, with a lot of chances for the Bulldogs to make it in free throws. Missed a couple big ones, while the Eagles on the other side capitalized.
The Eagles were the better team tonight, but I think when Coach Hill reviews the game tape with his team, he's going to look at a lot of missed opportunities by the Lady Bulldogs that could have made this, honestly, maybe a last-second kind of game.
Oh, yeah. Well, you look at those, I don't know what it was, 9 minutes at the end of the fourth, where they really played the way that we've seen them play all year. We've seen them practice. We know that they're able to do, and you kind of get a sick feeling after watching that, knowing that they didn't play that game for 3 quarters, you know, and they end up losing by not a wide margin. That's tough to stomach for sure. But you learn from that. You decide you're not going to do it again, and you work on getting better.
Yep. I just realized that we didn't really give a player of the game for the Bulldogs here tonight. Who would you say for the Bulldogs? I know I would probably look at Gianna Bonner and probably Haley Todd.
Definitely.
As being the 2 girls that really led this team.
Absolutely. It was Gianna taking over late. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was her wanting the ball, her being aggressive, her finishing at the rim, turning around and, yes, she missed a couple free throws, but she made a lot too. Yeah. Definitely Gianna Bonner gave the best effort for the Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's it. The final score of the game tonight is the Trinity Christian Eagles 40, the Mount Dora Bible Bulldogs 32. We appreciate you sticking in and watching the game with us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow night when Mount Dora Bible varsity basketball team plays Windermere Prep, I believe, the boys team.
Hope you join us again.
Yes, and we will see you then. Have a good evening.
Come and see what we're all about.
Come and see what we're all about.
Come and see what we're all about.
Christian Home and Bible School was started in 1945. This is a place that helps children grow academically, socially, and spiritually.
We are actually located in the heart of downtown Mount Dora, in beautiful rolling hills, whispering pine trees. And once you've had an opportunity to see our beautiful 70-acre campus and what we do here with our students, I think you will be very impressed.
Our mission is to educate for life and eternity, as we want to prepare our kids for the very best opportunities that life has to offer.
We currently have 640 students here, starting in pre-K at 2 years of age, all the way through 12th grade.
Our makeup is really diverse. We have 5 different countries represented, over 14 different religious backgrounds. If you're looking for a place that's going to nurture you, that's going to help you grow, that's going to bring you to heights you've never expected, this is the right place.
Come for a tour of our beautiful 70-acre campus and let me show you what Christian Home and Bible School is all about.
Come and see what we're all about.
Come and see what we're all about.
Come see us today. You'll love it.